you for calling Muslim Legal Fund of America. Please listen closely as our menu has changed. If you know the extension of the person you are trying to reach, you may dial it at any time. If you would like to apply for assistance or follow up on an application, please press 1 to be transferred to Constitutional Law Center for Muslims in America. If you would like to make a donation or update your pledge, please press 2. If you have a question about an upcoming event or would like to invite MLFA to your mosque, please press 3. For all other inquiries, please press 4. Thank you for calling Muslim Legal Fund of America. Please listen closely as our menu has changed. If you know the extension of the person you are trying to reach, you may dial it at any time. If you would like to apply for assistance or follow up on an application, please press 1 to be transferred to Constitutional Law Center for Muslims in America. If you would like to make a donation or update your pledge, please press 2. If you have a question about... MLFA, this is Sarah.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Omar Mohsen Ibrahim Fouad. I received an email today at 4:15 p.m. from Muslim Legal Support Center.
Yes, sir. How can I help?
I wrote an email and I attached some attachments about a case that I need help with involving police brutality. They messaged me back after I wrote to them that I need help with obtaining monetary relief from a police brutality case that caused injuries to my upper and lower extremities.
Sorry, can you tell me who it was that emailed you back?
It says the email was from Muslim Legal Support Center, MLSC, info@Muslim Legal Center, CENTRE.ca. Says,
And I'm sorry, Mr. Omar, what was your last name again?
my last name is Fouad, Fouad.
Okay, so we are MLFA, we're Muslim Legal Fund of America. We don't have an email that describes that description, and I also don't have any type of intake for you under your name.
So I received this message at 4:15 p.m. today, April 17, 2024. It says, Salam Omar, thank you for reaching out to us. MLSC is mandated to assist individuals in Ontario, Canada exclusively. There is an organization called the Muslim Legal Fund of America. They are a nonprofit.
So they referred you to us.
Yes.
Okay, and where are you located, sir?
I'm currently in Tallahassee, Florida.
Okay, and you are an American. You're not here on vacation or anything, correct?
No, I was born in Broward County, Florida, in South Florida.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah, so to better assist you, we do just need to do like a quick intake on you. And it's actually rather simple. We have an application for help on our website that shouldn't take you more than 5 minutes to fill out. Are you familiar with our website?
I'm not, but there's two links to two different websites on the email. It says, one of them, it says https://mlfa.org/our story. And then there's another website where it says Muslim Legal Support Center. It says info.
Okay, so the first one, the mlfa.org, that is our website. If you're able to make your way to the website, and you can do this on your phone or a computer, it doesn't matter. There should be a drop-down tab that says what we do, or you should directly see the Apply for Help link. If you can locate the Apply for Help link and fill out our application, then I can get it to the correct department for review, and then we can definitely review your file and get in contact with you if it's something that we can help you with.
Yes, I would really appreciate that.
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, do you want me to stay on the phone with you until you locate the application, or do you think you can do it on your own?
I'm on the website now, I'm trying to see exactly where the application. Oh, I see it. It says apply for help.
Yes, that's perfect, Omar. So yeah, that's going to be the application. Just make sure to please. There's one section that is open-ended response, and I just want you to be as specific as possible with what you're needing help with on there, so I can give it to the correct attorney for review. So if you're charged with anything, or this is in regards to any criminal charges, please list your case number, give specific dates and specific you just want to be very specific with any details or anything like that as much as you can, just so it can be reviewed properly. Okay, once you submit it, it will generate to my email, and I'll start processing it and get it to our correct department for review, okay?
Yes, thank you very much. And then,
Of course.
is there anything I could do for you in the meantime for helping me?
No, we don't need anything. We just need the application on file so we can get it to the correct party.
Okay. Alhamdulillah. And
All right.
Yes, and what's your name?
My name is Sarah.
Sarah. Yes, I'm sorry, I forgot. This case is stressing me out so much.
You're okay. I completely understand. No worries. And just get that application in as soon as you're able to, and then we'll get it processed.
Harder. Okay. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu
alaikum. يلا مع السلامة.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. Time now is 5:05 p.m. Today is Wednesday, April 17th, 2024. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Extension of the person you are trying to reach, you may dial it at any time. If you would like to apply for assistance or follow up on an application, please press 1 to be transferred to Constitutional Law Center for Muslims in America.
MLFA, this is Sarah.
Sarah, assalamu alaikum. It's Omar again.
Yes, Omar.
Yes, I just submitted the application. It says thank you for your message. It has been sent. I was wondering is there a way to send you an attachment so I could send you a copy of the documentation from the court so you could read exactly what I'm.
Yeah, give me just 1 second. I'm gonna place you on a brief hold.
Okay.
Omar?
Yes.
Yes, so you can go ahead. You can actually forward the attachment to the same email that we would get your application in. And whenever you're ready, I can give you the email.
Okay. If it's okay, I'm just going to forward this same email that I received from, that I sent to info@muslimlegalcenter.ca. Is that okay?
What do you mean forward it? Like if you send it to that email, we won't get it, but I can give you our email address.
Okay, that's fine. I was just saying because I have the attachments in that same email that they.
Oh, okay, yeah. You're just gonna forward it with the attachments. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So our email address is really simple. It's info@mlfa.org.
info@mlfa.org. So.
Correct.
Okay, I found it. Okay. I'm gonna write please see attached, and then I'll just attach this again just in case if it doesn't show. Okay, first attachment. There's 3 different attachments. It's 3 different pages. It has the case number. It has the judge that was assigned to the case. He signed off on the court documentations as well.
Yeah, sure. I can go ahead and attach that to your intake so the attorney can review it.
Okay, thank you.
Of course, Ahmad. Is there anything else?
There's a lot of exhibits of evidence. The case is really easy, to be honest with you. I just need help filing the case, and obviously an attorney, who knows how to speak, the professional legal jargon better than I would. I'm still injured from the case. My neck is injured. My back is injured. My hands and arms keep going numb. My knees are injured. My feet are injured. I went to the neurologist approximately a week ago here in Tallahassee, Florida. Dr. Winston Ortiz at the Department of Neurology. And they did a EMG nerve test where they put needles in my neck and in my arm. And they determined that I have nerve entrapment, and that's why my hands and arms keep going numb. And that was specifically because of an officer named Officer Ronnie Rodriguez from the City of Miami Police Department. His badge number is 42511. He put me in a chokehold, and then he purposely twisted my neck to the right, attempting to break my neck. And then he picked me up and he body slammed me onto the concrete, onto my left side. And then he arrested me. And he did that in front of his supervisor, Sergeant Edwin Gomez, badge number 2364 from the City of Miami Police Department. And then a PRI officer, police responding to the incident officer, arrived to that crime scene. And that PRI officer's name is Leslie Diaz from the City of Miami Police Department. And he immediately walked up to Officer Ronnie Rodriguez and confronted him and said, "Why'd you beat him up?" And then Officer Ronnie Rodriguez ended up yelling at him and said, "Man, let's just take this kid somewhere and beat the SHIT out of him some more." And then Officer Leslie Diaz, he told him to take me to the Jackson Memorial Hospital. And Officer Leslie Diaz, he was in a separate police vehicle, and he followed behind him while Officer Ronnie Rodriguez was transporting me to Jackson Memorial Hospital in the backseat of his police vehicle in handcuffs. And once we arrived to Jackson Memorial Hospital, Officer Ronnie Rodriguez walked me inside the hospital. He took the handcuffs off of me and he left. And once I was inside the hospital, I called 911 from the hospital phone, and I told them what happened, and they sent the internal affairs to Jackson Memorial Hospital to take pictures of the fresh wounds on my body. And then approximately 10 days later, we had a court hearing at the hospital with Judge Alvin Balint Jr., a prosecutor named Prosecutor Lourdes, two public defenders that they assigned to help me named Julianne D. Maria and Hugh Keoth. And then there was two doctors that were there, Dr. Rios and Dr. McLeod. And the public defenders, Julianne D. Maria and Hugh Keoth, proved that I didn't break any laws, I didn't commit any crimes, and the officer did not have the right to arrest me, nor did he have the right to beat me up, and that he falsified the police report. And he said that he arrested me and took me to the hospital because I was walking into traffic, and that was an absolute lie. He obviously didn't want to say that he beat me up because I told on him.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. So what we're going to have to do, because, I can't do the intake. It has to be one of the lawyers that does an intake with you. I did go ahead and write down everything you told me so I can put it with the intake. But once they do reach out to you at that time, we can have exact details of what all happened if they decide that your case is something that we can handle.
Okay. Yeah, it's really simple. It's it's turned into an equitable tolling matter, only because the statute of limitations that they like to bring up in court. But the situation has gotten worse. My injuries have gotten worse, and it's been very difficult for me to continue to go to court to obtain monetary relief because of my injuries. So it's very simple. The lawyer or the attorney would just have to refile the case, and when and or if the attorney for the city of Miami would say a technicality of that the statute of limitations has passed, even though Omar has evidence proving that he was injured by the government employee, the police officer, my attorney would just have to mention the equitable tolling remedy that eliminates the statute of limitations. And the equitable tolling remedy applies and eliminates the statute of limitations because my injuries have gotten worse, and I was injured by a government employee. And because of my injuries from the government employee, it made it very difficult for me to continue to go to court in the city of Miami.
I totally understand, Mr. Omar. So I will go ahead and process this intake and get it to the correct department so they can review it and be in contact with you. I do apologize. It's just most of the information that you give me, there's not much that I can do with it until our office decides that your case is something that they can take on. Yes, we do have a criminal, civil, and immigration department, but for the most part, we handle cases that have some form of either discrimination based off of being Muslim or because of your race, and also most of them are in a federal court setting. So I definitely hear you, and I've taken the notes that I can, but we will have to wait for one of our attorneys to reach out to you to gather further information.
Okay. Yes, that's actually all of what happened in my case. They discriminated against me, and the case is in federal court. I don't have much legal experience, but they told me to just go to the federal courthouse and tell them what the officer did, and they would give me a packet to fill out with a complaint form and to write exactly what the officer did on the complaint form, and to tell them that I need an indigency form because I don't have money to pay for the lawsuit. And they said that they'll be able to help me and just fill out the indigency form and write exactly what the officer did to me on the complaint form and the civil cover sheet and file it with the clerk of courts at the federal courthouse in Miami. And that's exactly what I did. So the case is filed in the federal courthouse in Miami. The only thing is it would just have to be refiled, and the attorney would have to mention the equitable tolling remedy, and we'll win.
I did. Literally 5 or 6 times. We don't care. What is he asking for? Just tell him to put a request again. Hello?
Yes, hello?
Hi, thank you for calling, sir. Can I get your name?
Yes, absolutely. My name is Omar Mohsen Ibrahim Fuad.
We got your request. We got your request on the 17th, which is today at 4:20. And your request will be reviewed by the civil department, and we will have to get back to you. The civil department will have to get back to you with an answer whether that'll be accepted or scheduled for a consultation. The intake specialist is not able to give you any legal advice or provide you with any assistance regarding your request. The only thing she can do for you is basically transfer it to the right department for them to review it, and then the attorney will determine how they will be proceeding with that intake. So just look forward for an email or a call from us, specifically from the civil department, to discuss your inquiry.
Inshallah. I just emailed the attachment of the court document,
Okay.
and I specifically put in the subject title that it's an equitable tolling remedy matter.
Okay. Who did you email it to?
To the email address Sarah told me to email it to, it says info@mlfa.org.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So I will tell Sarah to transfer it also to send that email to the civil department so they can also have that for the review.
Okay. Inshallah.
Okay.
And what's your name?
My name is Islam.
Islam. Thank you, Islam. And is there anything I could do to help you or Sarah or the civil department or anybody there?
We will ask you for multiple documents and a couple of more information if they do see that they need additional information. But as of right now, I honestly don't work with the civil department. I work with the immigration department, and Sarah's the intake specialist. So there's nothing that we can specifically do for you other than sending that intake to the civil department. But civil departments will basically reach out to you by phone or email and request for additional information, additional documents, and clarifications if they see it's needed.
Inshallah.
Okay?
Yes, inshallah. Okay, thank you, Islam.
You're welcome. No problem. Thank you.
Wa alaikum salam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Bye-bye.
Time now is 5:34 p.m. Today is Wednesday, April 17th, 2024. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.